Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of VGIW! And we got another exciting matchup for you here tonight. It's a hardcore championship match. Alright, let's not waste any time, we're getting right into this. By the way, just for the record, this episode takes place canonically before episode 130. Of GHK. I do apologise. Things have been a bit hectic lately. So if you want to know the canonical timeline, this is like week 3, and that episode 130 of GHK is like week 4. Sorry, I've been a bit all over the place. Anyway, we got Kamau, Sid Onslaught, the epitome of hardcore Alan Bannon, and the champion Curtis Burton. Oh my, oh wow. And look at this, rolling up, and in Kamau, breaks up the pin here. Remember, this is a dual brand belt, so you have amazing opportunities here. Oh gosh, look at this. Into the corner, great work right there. And now, oh, Kamau right now doing great job here against Alan Bannon. Oh! Look at that! Alan Bannon managing to avoid getting flipped. That must have taken a lot of core strength right there to not get, like, taken down by the gigantic Curtis Burton. Now, Curtis is pretty big, but look at that next to Sid. Looks almost average size. Sid Onslaught, of course, being the son of her, has got some big genetics, making him a formidable force, and he's really lent into that size for this one. You know, he's always been a beefy fella, but he's really bulked up for this one. Not in like a fat way, but I mean like he has clearly got some muscle behind him now. Looks more like a strong man rather than someone who's like trying to build definition. Oh man. And now look at this pinfall, but a quick kick out there by Curtis Burton. And look at this, Curtis. Right now, inside the ring, that's the only way we're winning. This isn't Falls Count anywhere, so right now, Curtis Burton has the best chance here of retaining his title in this one. Oh, look at Kamau there! Incredible agility! Kamau has really learned some great lessons ever since joining VDC in Disco Fever. Oh man, look at this. Look at Curtis Burton there, taking down Alan Bannon. I remember how Kamau and VBC first met. Kamau was a hyper-serious fella. And he took on VBC. VBC humbled Kamau, and it seems that ever since, you know, VBC has really helped Kamau out here. Might have put him on the road to success, perhaps. Oh, Alan Bannon with a bin. But look at this, driving Curtis into it, face first, and slamming it down. Meanwhile, Kamau there with the snake eyes to Sid Onslaught. And now, oh god, what is he doing here? Oh my god, what a suplex! On the outside, Kamau right now has just thrown Sid Onslaught aside, now looking to battle against the epitome of hardcore Alan Bannon. Alan there dodging that diving clothesline, that flying clothesline right there. And now Alan Bannon telling Sid to bring it on. Oh, God! Back of the head into the barricade. And Sid bowling everyone over. Look at that, Alan Bannon finding his way back up now. And now throwing Sid into the barricade. And now locking horns with Curtis Burton. Right to the back of the head. The epitome of hardcore absolutely knows how to handle himself in this kind of environment. Irish whip back into the ring. And now, look at that, throwing Kamau aside. Sid Onslaught grabbing a sledgehammer into the ribcage. Oh god! Clipping Kamau there. Thankfully he didn't get the full shot there. Oh my god, wait a minute. The epitome of hardcore with his finishing move. That's how Alan Bannon's won these matches before. The element of surprise. Oh, but Sid kicks out. And look at the shock on Alan Bannon's face. That is how he won his first ever hardcore championship. He managed to swoop in, surprising Ace the Tank Bakke. Ace never saw it coming. And that's how Alan Bannon started down the road of being a hardcore wrestler. And that might be his greatest asset. He's a pretty good wrestler. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Kamau. taking a second thrown sledgehammer to the head and yet still pushing through. That is remarkable hardiness right there. Oh, he's back up again. Meanwhile, look at this, Sid Onslaught. Double-handed chokeslam. Whoa, look at Kamau. My God, how is he doing this? Going for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh, you're kidding. That wasn't it? I'm genuinely shocked about that. Big right hand there from Alan Bannon. And now Alan with the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and you can see Curtis Burton roaming around the ring. Sid Onslaught looking to finish off Alan Bannon here with the electric chair. Power bomb! Boom! 1, 2. And there's the kick out. Oh! Running knee strike there. Flattening Curtis Burton. But, I mean, Kamau, sorry. It's flattening Kamau. He grabbed Curtis Burton. Oh my God! Sid taking them both out. And now grabbing that sledgehammer right into the back there. Oh! Oh my God, he's knocked out Alan. 1, 2. Oh, Kamau breaking it up. Alan Bannon doesn't know where he is. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Big atomic drop there from Sid Onslaught. And look at that. The ease at which he just slammed Alan Bannon right there is incredible. Now Kamau throwing the ladder at the head of Sid Onslaught. Going for the pin here. 1, 2. But Sid kicks out. And in comes Alan Bannon rushing in on the attack. You can see the cut given to him by the attack. Oh, from that sledgehammer. Alan's looking pretty badly beaten up. Kamau fighting Sid Onslaught now. And look at this, going for a suplex. Excellently done. And now bringing Sid up once again. Curtis with the steel steps in hand. Oh! Good Lord! And now here we go. Going for a neck breaker. Using the ladder for leverage. Typically we do, by the way, if you ever want to know about the canonical timeline, typically if we are doing catch-up, it's like 4 shows per month, roughly. So if things look a little bit out of order, then that'll help fully explain it. Anyway, so the next VGIW episode will be the week 4, January show, and then it'll be Regal Rampage. So I hope that makes some sense. Here we go now, because typically 4 weeks in a month. Or, of course, if we're on time, then we just go by real world time. I hope that makes some sense. Anyway, look at this. Alan with that sledgehammer that's done so much damage. Oh my goodness. Kamau managing to disarm Alan Bannon. You can see Alan, though, bleeding quite heavily after the damage that's been done in this match. This is looking to be a gruesome opener. Oh, look at that, throwing the bin, but Sid barely dodges it in time. However, dodging that left him vulnerable to that Curtis Burton rib breaker. When Curtis is that size, when you get hoisted that high up, that is quite a distance to go back down. That makes that rib breaker so dangerous, like so powerful, because Curtis is just that damn tall. Grabbing hold of Alan Bannon, the epitome of hardcore. In a bit of trouble right now as Curtis Burton stands to attention here. Now, Sid Onslaught and Curtis Burton here, 2 recent wrestlers to VGIW. Well, I say recent, they've been on the channel a long time, but Sid Onslaught, of course, made his grand return recently to the channel, and Curtis Burton, who has been a mainstay of GHK since the beginning, has now joined VGIW after being basically run out by Theodore Cornwall. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to see if I can double check something here real quick. Give me a quick moment. I'm going to just see if I can look up the records real quickly. Curtis Burton. If I look back at the earliest time he's on my records. Sorry, I'm just having a look here. I was really hoping that would be easier. Hold on. I am actually looking up to find out some of the earliest mentions of Curtis Burton. You know, when was this earliest time he was on the channel. Going to pull up the actual record sheet here. Goodness, they are really levering each other right now. Oh, man. Curtis Burton was actually in episode 1, where I believe he actually won the GHK TV title from Isaac Kinley, which is pretty exciting. Alright, look at this. Alan Bannon dragging Sid Onslaught. Curtis Burton throwing the bin there. Come out, barely dodging it. Does not need the additional head trauma, that's for sure. Oh, now look at this. What's Alan Bannon doing? Oh, that is a unique submission hold. We got to remember, Alan Bannon, before being a hardcore wrestler, did spend a lot of time here in VGIW. No doubt has got some notable technical abilities. Oh, gosh. And you can see that in the way that he's evolved over time. Oh! And there's a bit of that hardcore edge coming through with that discus clothesline. Alan Bannon, one of the marquee players, in my opinion, in the hardcore division. He may not be extremely well decorated, but I've noticed a lot of the notable hardcore wrestlers aren't notably very well decorated. You look at the likes of, say, Imperfect Isaac Kinley, for instance. Not necessarily, not a very well decorated performer, but someone who I would say is a figurehead of hardcore wrestling. Ken Dyer, another instance. Ken Dyer had a very notable championship reign, but that's about as far as it's gone. Look at this. Once again, going for that submission hold. Clearly hoping to get a tap out here. You can see Kamau's been twisted in such an uncomfortable position, but so sweaty that it seems like he's just slipping away. Oh, good God! Sid has been knocked unconscious. That is devastating. Curtis Burton, meanwhile, has been in GHK since practically day 1, so you can see a lot of those hardcore tendencies. A very sore thumb in VGIW, that's for sure. Kamau there managing to dodge and now rushing in. Look at this. Snapmare. And look at that. Snapping the neck. Meanwhile, an incredible power slam from Sid Onslaught. Kamau's rushing in, breaking up the pin, not allowing Alan Bannon to get pinned by Sid Onslaught. Nice reversal there. And now turning back. But look at Sid here, going for that electric chair power bomb. Come out, bam! Hit there, and Curtis is just watching on. Curtis then rushes over, crossbody! Going for the pin. 1, 2. We've noticed the crossbody coming back into fashion ever since Pierre Pabel became Canadian Men's Champion. I mean, it is a simple but effective move. Big man coming at you like that. Oh, look at this. Alan Bannon. Oh, that's the move. That first one in the Hardcore Championship. 1, only a 1 count though, as Kamau goes to break it up. Not going to get that same success today. Big boot though, as Alan Bannon looks to try and maintain control of this match. Meanwhile, Sid Onslaught with the steel steps rams it into the back of Kamau, who lands face first into the steps that are still lying on the ground. Kamau is out of it. Oh, good God! Oh, these hardcore matches can sometimes get absolutely grisly. And now, big splash there from the epitome of hardcore, Alan Bannon. Sid Onslaught's back in the ring. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick. Didn't quite make the mark, though. These lot must be getting pretty out of it, pretty dazed and confused after all the damage they've endured. Oh, Alan Bannon now, look at this, going for some shots here on Sid Onslaught. And now, look at that, working on the arm. Sid there with some strikes in the midsection, though, fighting back against Alan Bannon. Kamau with a huge clothesline to the back. And there, Sid Onslaught taking down Kamau. And now, look at this, targeting the head of Kamau. There's taken so much abuse in this match as he goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3, and the match is over. Sid Onslaught is your new GHK Hardcore Champion. And to bring up the timeline one more time, this does mean that Sid then goes on to lose the title at GHK on GHK Week 4. This is VGIW Week 3, so his reign lasts about a week. We're moving on to the next match now. For the VGIW Wildcard Championship, this is the women's equivalent of the Hardcore Championship, although I've heard with 2K25, we may be getting intergender wrestling. Obviously, we won't be moving games until 2K26, although we'll probably still do some collaborations in 2K25, but we won't be moving over until 2K26. This could, there could be some interesting changes when that time comes. Look at this. Oh! Ash Davies there caught, and look at Amber Monroe with the Hurricane Rana to Ruby Bourne. And look at that reverse DDT. We have a litany of different wrestlers here. We have Amber and Helen Monroe. We have Rebecca Storm, Ruby Bourne, Ashark Davies, Gertrude Hagen, Nightshade, and Bessie Constantine. 8 incredible women's wrestlers who want to show off how hardcore wrestling can be just as brutal. And now, big scoop slam right there by Rebecca Storm. And now Nightshade battling with Gertrude Hagen. Keep in mind, Gertrude Hagen has got that championship briefcase, guaranteeing a Gertrude an opportunity at the world title. And you better believe Gertrude is going to lord that over the locker room's heads. The Hagens, while they don't have, the Hagens are probably the second most powerful, if not, could be on the road to being the most powerful wrestling family. I only say second most powerful just because the Monroes have had such a consistently present force. 14-time world champion was Joyce Monroe. Boris Monroe being an MMA athlete and Canadian men's champion. And of course, Helen and Amber Monroe, who have been multi-time United Team champions. If we look at the Hagens, though, you got, multi-time. I don't know exactly how many championship reigns at this point, but at least 4+ time world champion David Hagen. I believe 6 times overall. You got Daniel Hagen, the son of David, who has been multiple champions, though not a world champion as of yet. And then you got Gertrude Hagen, who is still new, but is already on the shortlist for future world champions from the looks of things. Okay, we got multiple ladders. That's the way this match is going to be decided. You got to grab the ladder from the top of the ring here. Let me believe this is for the... Oh, wait a minute. I made a mistake, haven't I? This isn't for the Wildcard Championship at all. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I'm actually going to just check something. I do apologise. There's been so much going on recently. I'm actually going to just make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Let me just... Oh, my goodness. Sorry, it's been a crazy month. I do apologise about this. Alright, I'm having a look. Let's see, where is this match? Oh, I can't seem to find it now. Where is it? Why can I not find this match now? This is for the Global Championship. My apologies. This is even bigger than I thought. So this is for the VGIW Global Championship. Basically, Hope Halliwell has done the 6 successful defenses. You'll see her fighting for the world title. At Regal Rampage, but that means we need to crown a new global champion. I do apologise. This is even bigger than I thought it was going to be. Don't get me wrong, the Wildcard Championship is obviously a pretty cool deal, but the Global Championship, as we've seen with Hope Halliwell, is a route you can take to the world title. Now, to get the belt, you've got to climb up the ladder and grab the belt. I'm sorry, I couldn't quite see it from this height. I've got these glasses after all. Oh my goodness. Look at Ash Davies. Excellent work there. And a moonsault as well. Oh my god, Bessie. Look at that chokeslam backbreaker. Incredible work right now. And now grabbing a hold of Rebecca Storm, taking her over to the corner. Face first there. Great work, great work. And now Rebecca Storm fighting back here. Look at this. Oh god. Not onto the ladder. Reversed by Bessie Constantine. That could have been brutal right there. Right now, none of them are giving any of them any breathing room to get up the ladder and grab that belt. Bessie being sent over the ropes. And now Ash racing to the outside. Meanwhile, look at this. Amber Monroe. Meanwhile, Nightshade going for a finishing move. The one-winged angel on the outside to Gertrude Hagen. And now, look at this. Compressing the neck and the spine there. It is a brutal move. Nice work there by Ash Davies. The ladder has been set up. Someone could climb that ladder and try to reach it. It might be a bit off, but some wrestlers will do anything to get that global championship. Like I said, a route to the world title. Can Rebecca reach? Rebecca's grabbed it. Rebecca's grabbed it. Can she unhook the belt? Will she be our next global champion? Oh, big leg drop. Helen Monroe climbs up to fight Rebecca Storm. But wait a minute. Look at this. Ash pulls down Helen Monroe. Rebecca still uncontested at the moment. But Bessie Constantine pushes the ladder over. And that means that Rebecca Storm is driven down onto the ladder. This is for the VGIW Global Championship. The winner of this match will have the Global Championship. And remember, if they can successfully defend the title 6 times across 6 months, then they can relinquish this Global Championship for a world title opportunity. It is a gateway where any of these wrestlers who, some of them may get a world title shot just because, but for a lot of them, who have never been considered for a world title before, or in a situation where there's just so many hot contenders, they may be unfairly not considered for that, for an opportunity. Well, I say unfairly. Unfortunately, there's just so many incredible wrestlers. There's only so many opportunities going around. They can essentially... Oh, God! Helen thrown into the ladder there. They can essentially give themselves a shortcut. Oh, my God! Gertrude Hagen with a vicious powerbomb. But they can put themselves on the short list for a World Championship opportunity. Now look at this, Amber Monroe climbing up, wanting to be the next World Championship Monroe. Technically, Miss Joyce Monroe is the only World Championship Monroe at the moment, but you've got to imagine Amber Monroe wanting to continue her mother's incredible legacy. Oh my God, wait a minute. Bessie! Oh my God, Bessie, part of the famous hardcore Constantine clan. The only female of the family as far as I'm aware. Oh my God, look at this. Absolutely incredible display at the moment. And we've been noticing the Constantines eventually seem to worm their way up to the top. Kevin's got a World Championship opportunity, and he might be the next one in line. Oh, now look at this. Oh, man, there's a lot of back and forth going on right here. No ladder climbing, though, and that is crucial right now, because that is how you're going to win. You've got to climb that ladder, grab that title. Oh, look at this headlock. Stiff shot there. Great work at the moment. This is proving to be an incredible matchup right here. Oh my God. That kendo stick getting absolutely shattered across the back. And now, look at this. Oh my God. They are absolutely brutalizing each other. There is no mercy, no restraint shown by these women in this matchup. Good Lord. Oh my goodness, look at this over the rope. Bessie crumpled onto Gertrude and Nigel there. Oh, now look at this. The sisters are fighting. The sisters are fighting here. Oh, Helen hops off to battle with Amber Monroe. Might have been a smart choice there. And look at this, Ash back in the ring. Look at that, taking down Helen. Ash has been a thorn in the Monroe side. The Monroes want to continue to build their legacy, but the problem is that Ash has been quickly rising up the rankings here in the oh my goodness, in the championship scene. Oh, Gertrude with another big powerbomb. Oh, nice dodge there. And look at that, Ash toppling over. That seems like a pretty good way to show what's been happening. The Gertrudes have been, the Monroes have been climbing their way up, but Ash toppling them back down because, well, they're pretty damn good themselves. And now look at this, Rebecca thrown to the outside. We've got several big wrestling families here. You know, Ash is the only one that, well, Ash and Nigel are the only ones I can think of right now. Oh, man, there aren't. Rebecca Storm, for instance, has obviously got her husband, Aaron Storm, and her father-in-law, Keith Storm. Goodness. Ruby Bourne has her brother who did try to get into wrestling, Mike Bourne. We haven't seen him actually debut on the channel, though. Maybe someday. And look at this. In comes Gertrude Hagen, grabbing the ladder. Oh, look at that! Great work there by Nightshade. And now, throwing the ladder into the ring. Look at this. Amber Monroe driving down Bessie. Good God almighty. We still have no idea who's going to be the next global champion. Look at this Irish whip. Oh God, Nightshade got absolutely just decimated there. And look at that chokeslam backbreaker. Bodies are littering this arena right now. In comes Helen Monroe. Helen grabbed by Gertrude though. And now look at this, Helen Monroe fighting back against Gertrude here. Nightshade pushing another ladder into the ring. And look at this, pouncing off of the ropes. Oh, big drop kick. Oh! Taught to her from her father, Boris Monroe. Her father taught her that. Massive knockout shot, absolutely perfect. Bessie is unconscious. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It is hard to keep track of everything that's happening in this match. Truly incredible stuff here. Oh, now look at this. There goes Ash. And now, here we go. Face first into the corner. And now, look at this. Big scoop slam. Oh my God. Whoa! Swinging the steel chair. Meanwhile, Rebecca Storm. Oh my God. Oh! Powerbombing Amber Monroe to the outside. This match still shows no signs of stopping, despite everything that they have done to each other. This has been vicious. This has been absolutely brutal. Oh, Hurricane Rana by Ash Davies. And now, Rebecca Storm lifting up Ash here. Burning Hammer! Oh God! Did you just see Amber Monroe drop kick landing face first into the corner of the barricade? That could leave a nasty bit of damage. Oh God. And now big punch there. There's a ladder bridged up into the corner. That could be used as a nasty weapon right there. Oh, look at the speed of Ruby Bourne. And now grabbing that steel chair, cracking it across the back of the head of Nightshade. And right to the front of the head of Rebecca. And now look at this. Rebecca's back up, disarming. And now, look at this. Stiff shots to the midsection. Gertrude Hagen now fighting against Ruby Bourne now. Look at this. Ruby with the flatliner. Face first into the steel set. And look at this. The strength of Amber Monroe. The fact that she can still do this despite everything shows incredible tenacity there. And now Nightshade bringing another ladder into the fray. Amber Monroe and Nightshade battling back and forth here. Up against the ropes. Great stuff there. And now, look at this. Nightshade grabbing the ladder. Oh, not quite. Changing her mind here. Someone's got to climb the ladder and grab that title. Oh my goodness. After this, we got our main event for the Intercontinental Championship. Keller will be defending against Curtis Burton. Oh my God, Alabama Slam. Onto the ladder. Nightshade, the back of her head there. Oh my God. Meanwhile, a great leg DDT there from Bessie Constantine, driving the head of Ruby Bourne into the floor there. Ruby is unconscious now. Oh my God. Bessie Constantine back in the ring now. And look at this, racing over Big Boot. The Monroes have been toppled over by Ash and Bessie. And now, Irish Whip there, sending Amber. Oh no, Amber there! And if this were Regal Rampage, that'd be 2 eliminations right there. That'll be this Sunday. Oh, Rebecca Storm tumbling into Ash Davies. Regal Rampage is this Sunday. It's one of the biggest events of the year for VGIW. It's going to be hard to top. We are starting 2025 off with a monumental event. Oh my goodness. And now that Amber grabbing a hold of the belt. Looks like no segments on the complex locking mechanism had been completed until now. And Amber's wasting no time. Nobody seems to have noticed yet. On the one-winged angel. well. Reverse there into a Hurricanrana, but someone's got to hurry. Someone's got to hurry. Ash has noticed, and it looks like it's going to be too little too late. It is! Amber Monroe is your new global champion. Incredible stuff right there. Congratulations to Amber Monroe, the global champion. If she can defend that title successfully 6 times across 6 canon months, she'll get a shot at the Women's World title. Now, we're going to see the same belt on the men's side as Keller defends the championship right here tonight. If he wins, this will be his 5th successful defense as he takes on Curtis Burton. Remember, if Keller can defend the title successfully 6 times across 6 months, Keller can relinquish that title for a world title opportunity. Currently that title held by the undefeated Brutus Armstrong. Curtis Burton looking to try and, make it big here in VGIW by winning that belt, but Keller has been on a hell of a hot streak. Getting the title away from him will not be easy, if it can be done at all. And now, the belt held up high. Keller one step closer to that World Championship opportunity. Here we go. Look at that. The final checks in our main event. The bell is rung, the match begins. Oh, nice dodge there by Curtis. And there, staggering Keller there, but oh, nice rebound. I thought Keller was going to try and reverse, but I think Curtis is throwing Keller off here. Here we go now, big elbow drop there. Nice stuff from Curtis Burton. And now, look at this. Oh, Enziguri staggering Curtis. But look at that, Curtis holding firm at the moment. With everything Keller's done, I am rooting for Curtis in this one, I have to admit. Keller has been far more evil, in recent times than I would have ever really expected, showing loyalty to no one. It would be nice to see Keller finally get a little taste of humble pie. He has always been like winning, no matter what. And I feel like he needs a little bit of taste of humble pie to see what happens if you falter slightly. Keller now going into the corner here. Curtis rushing over. Big knee strike. At the same time, though, Curtis is not at 100%. We have to remember that Curtis did wrestle in the opening match for the Hardcore title. So you got to wonder what shape Curtis is in here. We've had a Hardcore Championship match, a Global Championship match, and now the Intercontinental Championship. I do apologise earlier for mistakenly calling one of the matches for the Wildcard title, because that clearly was not what it was for. It's been a long day. Anyway, look at this. Keller there, stomping on the midsection. Oh, right across the top of the head, and Curtis Burton looked to be absolutely out of it from that shot. Like, conscious, but not quite able to get his thoughts together. And now, all back and forth here. Oh, nice work here. Look at this. Taking Curtis over to the ropes. Just kick there to try and keep him staggered. Irish whip. And, oh, nice try there, but that does not work on Curtis Burton. Curtis, one of the best users when it comes to being able to use his size to his advantage. Look at this, though. Keller taking Curtis into the corner. And now, Curtis rushing over. But look at Keller playing Curtis like a damn fiddle. And that, busting him open once again. And now, look at this. Curtis keeps trying to come back for more. But Keller is toying with Curtis right now. Look at this. That chaotic energy that got Keller far in the tag scene. And is now catapulting him in singles competition. Oh my god, he's not gonna... He has managed to deadlift Curtis Burton for a powerbomb. 1, 2... No! Curtis Burton kicks out. But Keller, shockingly composed. And I think that's because he knows he's got Old Faithful in his repertoire. Oh! Curtis, you saw the shock. He realised that he had been played. He knew what was coming, and there was nothing he could do to stop it. That's defense number 5 for Keller. Thank you so much for watching this episode of VGIW. Please be sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below your favourite match, subscribe and hit that notification bell. We do VGIW, GHK, Canadian Straw Promotions, Kid City Kingdom, Terrific Texas Wrestling, and the VGIW Training Centre is back. We'll see you next time.